You can imagine lots of people are asking the simple question now, when will the Princess of Wales return? And the reason why I bring this up is, as many people know here on the channel, I don't like to cover a lot of Princess Catherine's story, simply because I believe, as she asked for, there should be some privacy. But there are certain stories circulating around that really do need addressing. And the only thing I can do is tell you, as ever, exactly what I've found out so far. So as ever, let me explain. Morning, lovely to see you. Thank you so much as ever for your time today. Hope you're all keeping well, fine and dandy. Absolutely, we'll have a lovely wave. Did you have a nice weekend? I know we're already careering towards another weekend, aren't we? And over here in the United Kingdom, we've got a bank holiday, which is like an extra day off, which invariably some people might suggest, with it being August bank holiday, it might rain. Well, that's the British weather. If you are coming to London, or indeed our beautiful country, make sure you pack a brolly, an umbrella. I know it gets lost in translation, doesn't it? It's like the Kamala Harris thing. That's what we call her over here. Some people get told off all day. Shocking, isn't it? Never mind. Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now, there is sort of a news breaking about this particular situation, because I'm going to put this nicely. A lot of people don't realise just exactly, how ill the Princess of Wales has been. It's been a very darkened diagnosis, and the difficulty is, of course, revealing what you can reveal and what, of course, you're allowed to reveal. As you know, Catherine wanted privacy. But now people are basically suggesting over here in the media that Catherine will be returning back in the autumn. And as I pointed out, I said on air, I believe on US TV, that I really didn't see her coming around until around late September, early October. But here's where the difference is going to be. The idea that Catherine will be suddenly bang in the middle of going back full time, literally dealing with all the charities. No, it's going to have to be baby steps, small, little and often, as you pointed out, good and bad days. Now, don't want to alarm anybody, but this is the situation we're in. People might say, well, she looked fine at Wimbledon. She looked good in Trooping the Colour. As she pointed out, good and bad days, and this has been a long haul. Now, we may never see Catherine actually return in a full-time form. I mean, that has been already muted around inner circles. And what's interesting is a lot of people are saying, well, why don't they just come out and actually say, what is the situation? Well, they've asked for privacy, and I would say anybody who wanted that is afforded that. You can't force people into just, being told to tell the world exactly your innermost, darkest secrets. The other side of the coin is this. You see, Prince William himself has shouldered a lot of that worry, as you can imagine, and given the fact that at this point in his life he may have thought he would have had the support of his younger brother, that's also played very heavily on his mind. As I told you, Catherine's tried to become the peacemaker. A lot of people said as well that because Catherine did that particular interview alone, if you remember way back when she was forced to put out the interview after those ridiculous claims online about body doubles and all sorts of ridiculousness, Well, the reason why Prince William didn't appear alongside her was simply this. It was Catherine's choice. She said, it's my story. I'd like to tell it my way. And he fully agreed. Also, you would have got criticism of him sitting there and her being more or less forced to tell her story. This is how bad the media has now become. But as for Catherine returning full time, I think that's going to be a very hasty thing. Apparently, according to that very well-placed source, Catherine's had something of a rethink about her life. And obviously when anybody's gone through something like this, and there are millions of people, men and women, every day going through the same thing, you reevaluate, don't you? You look at things and think, do I want to do this? She is no different. This is going to take some time. So for everybody trying to force the Princess of Wales back into what they want her to be, it will be a slow process. I'm not saying we're never going to see her again. What I'm saying is it will be slow and steady, but it's up to her exactly how much she now wishes to share of her life with us, and more importantly as a mother too. As she's pointed out, these are precious moments, and don't we all know it? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.